Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 10 seconds.
When it comes to your health, are you seeing the check engine light come on more than normal? It's time to get under the hood. It's time for Ask the Doctor with Dr. Michael Lang. Sponsored by Lang Eye Institute and Fortify Vitamins. Dr. Lang is a board-certified optometric physician and certified nutrition specialist, helping people see and feel better through proper nutrition for 25 years. The doctor is in. Call now with your questions at 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. Here's your host, Dr. Michael Lang.
All righty. Good morning and welcome to Ask the Doctor. Actually, Ask the Doctors this morning. It's, of course, my co-host, Dr. Richard Hall, and myself, Dr. Michael P. Lang, P for Paul. I've been hosting Ask the Doctor since April of 1993. One of the longest running nonstop doctor-hosted talk shows in the country. Matter of fact, I heard I'm getting a little award soon from one of the particular radio stations for being the longest on that particular station. It's an FM station that we're on. Anyway, it's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what part of the country or what part of the world you're watching or listening to. So we're coast to coast in the United States on a multitude of radio stations. And like I said, live video streaming all over the world. You can learn more about me and the whole crew at drmichaellang.com. Simply DR, no period after it, drmichaellang.com. Follow us on a multitude of social medias, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, all of those things. Well, that's X, not Twitter anymore. And see what we got going on there. Be careful because there's a lot of fake Dr. Michael Lang Instagram and Facebooks. I'm never going to be chit-chatting with you for a long period of time. If you think you're chit-chatting with me, it's a fake, all right? I'm a busy man. All right, this is a live call-in show, so if you've got a question regarding your vision, eye care, or a nutritionally related topic, call the toll-free number, 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. And I'm also the founder and the lead investigator for Fortify Vitamins. And this is a nutritional company based on our philosophy of right ingredients, right science, right for you. And you can learn more about our nutrients and our all the studies that we've been involved in developing this line of supplements for the entire body at fortify.com. That's Fortifeye. Fortifeye, fortify.com. Also, if you want to be on our email list and you want us to send you some promos that we're doing and some of the research we're involved in, sign up for our newsletter. Simply at the bottom of the page on fortify.com, there's a section newsletter. Just sign up and we'll send you some cool stuff every now and then. All right. Good morning, Dr. Hall. What do we have on the agenda today, my friend?
Good morning, Dr. Lang. Good to see you as always. We had a busy week this week, and you and I were passing through the hallways, and sometimes a little more than a high five or a fist bump sometimes because of how busy we were. But we got a lot done this week. It was a great week. And good morning to all our friends and listeners. Thanks for taking time out of your busy holiday schedule to be with us. We appreciate that. And it's going to be a stormy weekend here in Florida. No snow, but lots of rain. So folks, stay in and stay safe and just enjoy the holiday season. And remember, this time of year is really a high stress trigger for some folks. So please don't worry. It'll all get done. And if it doesn't really matter. Those that love you, love you. It's not about the gifts. It's not about, that extra can of cranberry sauce or whatever that you forgot. It's you. They want to see you. They want to be with you. And so don't stress. Try to keep that stress down. It should be a happy time of year, and sometimes it's just not. So let's work on that, okay? I want, Dr. Lang and I both want our gift to you is just something simple, peace of mind. That's all. And that'll help you get you through the year and start off a new year. And that's what we're going to do here shortly. Of course, my end of show sign off is always be kind to others, be kind to yourself. Really applies here. As usual, Dr. Lang, I have more to say, but I want to get to those callers today. I know we have a lot of callers loaded up, so I'm going to turn it back to you.
All right. And also, I want to take this opportunity to introduce Scuba Scott. We had like a drag race on the way in. He's coming from a different part of the interstate. I had a live Instagram going. I shouldn't be doing that, driving and filming. And there was Scoobs in his Hummer. Did you know that was me, Scoobs?
CIA or something flying up on me. But yeah, it's always nice to see you in the rearview mirror.
Thought it was the CIA behind him. I was in a black.
Just kidding.
All right, so Scoobs is here for moral support, and Scoobs is going on his anti-aging, life-changing wellness diet plan starting. Are we starting January 1st, or are we going to start today? You're not sure?
Just come off vacation. I'm still on vacation. So
still on vacation?
Still on vacation. I come in for you.
I'm supposed to talk into the microphone.
I'm into the mic. Everybody can hear me loud and clear.
All right, phone lines are open. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. So, folks, it's almost Christmas time. Like Doc Hall said, we want to wish everybody a wonderful Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, and a great New Year. So, New Year's resolutions are abundant with everybody right now. So we want to think of some things to do to help us stay above ground a little bit longer and to be healthier, right? Live less disease or live disease free for a longer period of time. What can we do to extend our life with less disease? Well, there's a lot of science out there proving, believe it or not, some very simple steps. If you eat more fruits and vegetables, Norwegian research has proven that most Americans on the SAD diet, all right, that's the typical American diet, all right, the standard American diet, and they call it SAD for a particular reason. Most Americans are eating about 2 to 3 servings of vegetables, to be exact, 2.7 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Well, the new study shows it's never too late. So you people that are 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 and listening, it's never too late to change your diet and add some years. So at 60, all right, now it's better to start earlier. But if you start at 60 and you change your diet, you can add almost 10 years to your life. All right. I always say shoot for 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And if you fall short, you're at 10 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Right. So the Journal of Circulation in March of 21 did 30 million people, analyzed 30 million people, 3 million people for 30 years. And it was showing that 2 servings versus 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, simply adding 3 fruits and vegetables a day to your minuscule 2 servings, decreased the risk of death from all causes by 13%. All right. And it decreased all sorts of health problems just by adding 3 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. But here's the kicker now. Add 10 servings. All right. So take 10 servings instead of your 2. So add 8 instead of 3. If you eat 10 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, then you have a 28% less likely to have heart disease, 33% less likely to have a stroke, 31% less likely to die of a premature death, 31%. So you shoot for 10 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. That's easy to do. Have 3 servings with each meal and then have a bowl of blueberries at bedtime. There, boom, 10 servings. So we eat more fruits and vegetables, right? Now, another study shows that if you consume more fish, just 2 servings of fish, good fish now. When we say good fish, now we all love a fried grouper sandwich, right? And every now and then that's fine. But eating more sardines, anchovies, mackerel, salmon, herring, all right, can decrease the chance of death from heart disease by 36%. Also, decreases the chance of strokes and depression, Alzheimer's, all sorts of diseases, including glaucoma and macular degeneration, just by eating 2 servings of fish a week. So now we see, all you got to do is eat a little more fish and eat more fruits and vegetables. You'll live longer with less disease. Now, those are some pretty handy tips. You heard it right here from Ask the Doctor. So what do we have for you? We have the Wellness Stacking Bundle. The Wellness Stacking Bundle we developed, and that's Fortify Super Omega. So that's giving you the omega-3 oils that are in the fish on a daily basis, and our organic blue-green superfood. And our organic blue-green superfood is unlike anything on the market. It's totally transparent. We tell you exactly what's in it, and it's $52, folks. You're getting a bottle of the omega-3, and you're getting a big canister of the organic blue-green superfood. So once again, that's a great way to start out your New Year's resolution. Dr. Hall, we preach this in the examination rooms. You preach it in your nutritional consultations. We all need to eat more fruits and vegetables, eat more fish, or take the omega-3, take the superfood, which both you and I do, right?
Absolutely. That's how I start my day. I'm up in Ocala, and I have to drive to our office, which sometimes can be a 45-minute drive for me. And so I really just don't take the time for breakfast. But as a nutritionist, I know the value of breakfast. And so I make up my little shake in the morning. Superfood is the base, and then I add in our protein and to it. And also, some mornings I'll put a little scoop of maybe a half or a quarter scoop of our Fit in there too. So I've got the 1, 2, 3 punch. Excuse me, and that carries me through to lunchtime. And it's a great way to start the day. And before we take a caller here, I just want to mention a couple other things too. I hear this quote, or hear this quite often from patients during my consultations with them, and they'll ask, "Doc, do I really need a multivitamin? I eat pretty good, and do I need that multivitamin?" First of all, our food supply is not what it was back in our parents' and grandparents' day. Okay, the food is denatured, it's stripped of its base nutrients, and then highly processed, folks. And the main reason for that is for extended shelf life. Okay, some foods have zero nutritional value, zero, so it's not worth eating. Dr. Lang and I both agree that eating all natural and organic is best, but we also realize that in some regions, the food choices are very limited, and if you're on a budget or fixed income, eating organic or like that can be a little bit pricey, and we realize that. So, that can be easily remedied. It really can, folks, just by taking our multivitamin formula named Complete for just pennies a day. You have trusted Dr. Lang and I for decades on our advice and like that. And when we tell you that this is our own product, we formulated it ourselves. We know exactly what it goes in it. We know where the ingredients come from. Okay, there's no shadiness here. We don't, we don't get things from some countries that we just don't feel comfortable with. And so we put the very best of the best ingredients in there for you. And it covers all the bases. It's like that insurance policy. And, Dr. Lang and I, we always say we talk the talk, but we walk the walk. And that's one of our daily things that he and I do. I know he does, and he knows that I do, is we take our Complete formula. And I want to throw this in there, too. I want to thank everybody for the response on our promo that we had for the show today. Kind of showed Dr. Lang and I in the gym working out and things like that. And it was a very nice response from everybody. And I thank you. That was my Christmas gift from you to me. Thank you.
All right. We're going to open up phone lines. 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. Remember, you can go to fortify.com to check out the Fortify Complete, the multivitamin Dr. Hall is talking about. That's fortify.com. Fortify Complete is a combination multivitamin and eye vitamin all in one. It's in a capsule, a vegan capsule, no binders and fillers that are crazy, no dyes. Remember, no beta carotene. Beta carotene blocks the absorption of the lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin. So if you're looking at your multivitamin, and especially if there's any lutein, zeaxanthin, or astaxanthin in it, it should not have beta carotene in it, okay? And especially if you have macular degeneration, you don't want beta carotene in your vitamin formulas. By the same token, if you have macular degeneration, I don't recommend you eat a lot of carrots, sweet potatoes, or pumpkin, believe it or not, because it's very high in beta carotene, and it can block the absorption of the xanthophylls that are good for your retina. That's lutein from dark green leafy vegetables, zeaxanthin from orange bell peppers and goji berries and eggs, and then astaxanthin from wild Alaskan salmon. And when we're talking about vitamins, macular degeneration, we have a vitamin, kind of like a multivitamin as well, called Fortify Macular Defense or Fortify Next Gen Macular Defense. And we have a zinc-free version and one with zinc. And the one with zinc, I recommend for people that are vegans, people that have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. If you're on a diuretic, if you're an alcoholic, then you may need that extra zinc. But most of us don't need that extra zinc. And so the zinc-free Next Gen Macular Defense is what I recommend for you. Also, since I'm talking briefly about macular degeneration, nutrition is so important. Macular degeneration, in my opinion, is a nutritionally responsive disease. So the right diet, a paleo diet, a Mediterranean diet, or better yet, the Lang Survival Diet. Google the Lang Survival Diet. I've taken all the bad out of our diet and left only the good. So there's only certain foods you can eat. So Google Lang Survival Diet. Start eating that way. Eat more kale, orange bell peppers, wild salmon, eggs, blueberries. Wear a good pair of sunglasses when you're out in the sun. Blue blocking lenses on your regular everyday pair of glasses. Believe it or not, exercise is good for macular degeneration. If you're overweight, you got to lose weight. And that's one of the best things you can do for your New Year's resolutions, correct? Get down to your ideal body weight. So a little cardiovascular exercise, a little weight management increases circulation. Increased circulation improves or decreases the risks for macular degeneration accelerating. Also, if you have a lot of extra adipose tissue in your body, fatty tissue in your body, those carotenoids we were just talking about, lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin, love to hang out in the fat. So you got healthy fat, but you want to have healthy eyes, right? And healthy brain. Remember, if it's good for your eyes, it's good for your brain and vice versa. So think about the Lang Survival Diet. Eat more foods we just talked about. Think about if you don't have macular degeneration, taking Fortify Complete. That's advanced nutrition for the eye and the body. And if you have macular degeneration, go to the Next Gen Fortify Macular Defense or zinc-free macular defense. Also, I want to shout out to everybody in the Ocala building. That's my old Lang Eye Care building in Ocala. It's right at 3101 Southwest College Road. So upstairs in that building, we have Dr. Patrick Watson. Dr. Patrick Watson is a famous neuropsychologist, and he is great at hypnotizing you. So if you have some kind of phobia or something of that nature, and you want to see somebody that is really trained above and beyond, a neuropsychologist, Dr. Patrick Watson, in the building on State Road 200, upstairs, up the elevator. That's right where the Lang Nutrition Center is, okay? And also Dr. John Poser Plastics, also a great, unbelievable plastic surgeon with a lot of experience, has done a lot of our patients over the years, good friend of the show, good friend of mine as well. And so Dr. Poser Plastics is upstairs. Dr. Yang, acupuncturist. Dr. Yang has his acupuncture center inside the Lang Nutrition Center. So he's a great acupuncturist. And of course, we have Reboot, the anti-aging and wellness center upstairs. Reboot has hyperbaric chambers, and they do colonics and they do IV, nutrition, and they do all sorts of anti-aging and wellness consultations there as well. So that's all in Ocala, 3101 Southwest College Road. Go in and see Mandy and Mary. You can get your Fortify vitamins and many other vitamins there. Of course, Dr. Hall, myself, Dr. Summit, and Dr. Caputi hail from the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. So it's a big plantation on the Mississippi River, what it looks like. That's my New Orleans flair coming out. And the phone number for the Lang Eye Institute, I'll give it to you twice if you'd like to set up an appointment. Remember, it's toward the end of the year right now. Your deductibles have already been met. Many of you have medical flex savings plans, and you got to spend that money or you lose it. Believe it or not, you can spend it on the vitamins if it's in a medical center. You can spend it on the glasses. Heck, you can come in and buy a Cartier frame, and you blow that money right away because the Cartier frame is very expensive. So we got a lot of really cool eyewear. We have very expensive and exotic eyewear and very inexpensive. I mean, we can do a complete pair of glasses and lenses for less than $100. So the Lang Eye Institute phone number is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. All right, phone lines are open. I know we had a couple of people on hold. We must have lost them. You know, you can call in today. It is okay. You can call in. Just because there's a big storm outside doesn't mean you're going to die calling in on the phone. A lot of people think that. In these big storms, they don't want to use the phone. And a lot of them think you can't take a shower in the storm either. Now, heck, I'm 60 years old and I've taken a shower in many storms and I'm still alive. Anyway, the phone line's 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. You know, we got a lot of Arizona listeners, New Mexico, California. Can't be storming over there. Give us a call. Let me know the station channels are coming in loud and clear. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. Also, we're getting ready to talk a lot about some new items that we've been developing that we've been working on for a while. But Doc Hall, I want you to chime in about what you offer anybody out there, free nutritional consultation. And I didn't stutter. I said free. We do have some people calling in now, but talk about that. Nobody does free nutritional consultations.
Absolutely not. We're the one and only. One thing I do want to add to a comment that you just made, Dr. Lang, is it's end of the year and a lot of folks have money left on their plans and like that really they have to spend. If not, they lose it. And you can do that in our nutrition center. And but there's a little bit of confusion there. I don't know what to pick and just go with that like that. Folks, I'm there every day, Monday through Thursday. And all you have to do is say, could I see Dr. Hall? Could I talk to Dr. Hall for a minute? And I'm right there. And I'll come out, I'll put a plan together for you right there on the spot. I'll tell you what works well with what synergy is in there that is going to help you with your particular needs. And so it's not that you're throwing money away. We don't like for you to do that either. We don't like for you just to spend and for the matter of spend. Let's get some value out of it. And I'm there. There's no charge for me to come out and see you, or if I'm standing there, you can walk up and ask a question. And of course, you can make a full appointment and come in and see me. It takes about a half hour, 45 minutes, and we go over your complete nutrition profile. I look at your vitamins, I look at your meds you're taking, make sure there's no conflict there. And then, of course, I look at your diet and if try to get you talked into doing a little bit of exercise, even if it's walking around the block. I'm committed to elevating your wellness profile. All you have to do is ask. And like Dr. Lang said, when he and I finally got together, we've been friends for decades. But when we finally were able to get together and work in the same building, we said, well, what can we do different? What can we do special? And we both came up with the idea of let's do some free consultations. Now, honestly, it may not last forever, but right now you can take advantage of it. It's a free sit down with me, and we get you on the wellness profile.
All right, we're going to go to the phones now. Also, we got some construction going on at the Lang Eye Institute. We are putting 3 more exam lanes in. We're doing a whole nutrition center for Doc Hall. We're doing a lot of interesting and exciting things. We've also hired a lot of new employees. So the new year is going to be a big year at the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. All right, let's go to Jan in the Villages. She's been waiting patiently. Jan, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fabulous. And yourself?
Good. I just really was calling in to wish you guys both a happy holidays. You haven't seen me in a while, and that's a good thing. But that was interesting what you said about our insurance might pay for some of our supplements in there. Right. And I never thought about that. I do get those rewards from United Healthcare. You think that'd cover my Fortify Focus?
Well, we can find out. I mean, come on in and we'll see. I mean, I'm thinking more of the medical flex savings plans that a lot of people have. Well, they'll take $3,000 and put it on, tax-free money to use for medical problems. And if they don't use it, they lose it. So they got to spend it. And I like it because, I'll have patients come and say, I got $3,000. I got to spend it right now, doc. So we can spend it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I need to come in. I'm almost out of my Focus, but yeah, I just hadn't ever thought about that. So I'll come and bring my cards and see if I get any help.
Well-
But I just want to wish you guys happy holidays if I miss you in there.
Well, thank you,
And,
Jan.
yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
And
no
we
problem.
wish you a very happy and healthy holiday season as well, and a great new year.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank
you
you so
too.
much. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
We're getting loaded up. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. Let's go to, I think Mike in Tampa has been waiting patiently. Morning, Mike. What can we do for you? Mike in Tampa. Mike. I don't know. I think we lost Mike. Mike, you there? Did you fall asleep? All right, Mike, call back and we'll take you in just a second. We got a few more people on hold. So Mike in Tampa, call back at 1-877-969-8600. We just lost you there. And we got we got 3 new items, actually 4 new items coming out. We're going to briefly talk about in a minute. Fortify Fit Pro, Fortify Rejuvenate, Fortify Eye Pressure and Neurocognitive Support, and Fortify Vegan Super Protein. We'll expand more on that in just a few minutes, but let's go to Rick in Gainesville. Rick, thanks for holding. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. I got a question. I had shingles that migrated into my left eye and got on my cornea, and I do have glaucoma, and I'm taking Timonol and formaldehyde for that, and I did some prednisone for the lesion on my eye, but I've had issues the last week or so with cornea swelling again, and I was just wondering if you could point me to an ophthalmologist that I could get a second opinion on.
Yeah, so best bet is to see a corneal specialist, okay? So Gainesville does have a few, their names don't come to my mind right away. I mean, in the Villages, there's Dr. Goody. I mean, he's very good, but that's in the Villages. I just can't think of any corneal specialists off the pat their names in Gainesville. But also,
I would drive down toward, it's only an hour and 15, 20 minutes to get down to the Eye Institute. So
right, and we're always happy to see you. And then if it's something that we can't handle, then we would, refer you to who the best in that particular area is. And, it's
Okay.
interesting because when you have shingles in the eye, if that's the type of what you've had, and now we can use, believe it or not, amniotic membranes can help. These are stem cell enhanced amniotic membranes. Okay. And the one that comes to mind is Procara. And a lot of people stock only one or different type. We stock all the different amniotic membranes. And so if you have an active ulcer, whether it's viral or even bacterial, these stem cells can definitely help. We also have stem cell infused drops now that can be effective. And obviously oral antiviral medications, antiviral drops. And as you know, you're taking steroids because that helps minimize the scarring. But sometimes these stem cells that are in the amniotic membranes can also help minimize the scarring. And I've even seen some of the scars reverse. So, we're certainly happy to give you opinion. And like I said, if we can't handle it, we'll point you in the right direction.
Okay. I'll make an appointment and come down to the Institute.
All right, Rick. I look forward to seeing you. One of our doctors will look forward to seeing you.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Take care. Merry Christmas to you too. And we will be live, I think, next week because that's, I think Christmas is Monday. Scoobs, is Christmas Monday?
I think it is, yes.
Because you're like my Wikipedia.
Yes,
so. Yeah, so Monday is Christmas, so that means Saturday isn't even Christmas Eve, so there's no reason we won't be doing the show. Doc, you don't have anything on the agenda next Saturday, do you? Can you do the show live next Saturday?
Just being with you, and when we go live at 9:05 next Saturday, most certainly I'll be here.
Love it. All right, let me give you the phone number for Fortify Vitamins. I haven't given it to you yet. I'll give it to you twice. Get a pen and paper. It's 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. Or go to fortify.com. Doc Hall talked a little bit about Fortify Complete Advanced Nutrition. It's the ultimate eye vitamin, multivitamin, kind of an insurance policy he speaks of. You can get that at fortify.com. I talked about the Next Gen Zinc Free Macular Defense, and the regular macular defense at fortify.com for all of you with macular degeneration or family history of macular degeneration. Remember, this is not a cure. This is not a treatment. It's giving you the nutritional profile that your body and your retina thirst for. We've changed that Fortify Macular Defense 14 times in the last 20 years. There isn't anything like it on the market right now. I am in this industry, so I would know. There's a lot of things out there that are just very humdrum, all right? Many of the vitamins for macular degeneration have way too much zinc in them and also have synthetic vitamin E that's not the best thing in the world for you. Also, some crazy binders and fillers and dyes. There's no reason to put, yellow, red, and blue dye in a vitamin. I mean, the vitamin does not have to be pretty, okay? It can be just clear capsule, and you can see the nutrients inside. It doesn't have to be pretty. Dyes are not good for you. So if there's any dye in a vitamin, I recommend not taking it, especially kids. Dyes are not good for kids or adults. All right, phone lines are back open. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. You can pre-order Fortify Rejuvenate. It's at a discounted price right now. I think it's $39.99. That price is probably going up when we go live. It's not available yet, but at the end of this year, which is just a week away, it should be available, if not the first week of January. So Fortify Rejuvenate is our marine collagen tripeptide, all right? Hyaluronic acid, rice ceramides. They're gluten-free. And these ceramides are Japanese rice ceramides based by some amazing studies, more studies with the rice ceramides than any other ceramide out there. And then Dermaval. And Dermaval is a complex of 9 superfoods that have been shown clinically to actually reduce fine lines and wrinkles and help reduce the degradation of collagen and elastin in our skin. So Fortify Rejuvenate also has Pure Whey liposomal vitamin C. Folks, that's an American-made vitamin C. It's a liposomal vitamin C, so it absorbs much better than regular vitamin C. And then we've got a few other vitamins in it. So it comes in 3 delicious flavors, and it comes unflavored. It's replacing our Fortify Collagen Plus. And I got to tell you, before we take the next call, Doc Hall, myself, and Dr. Somerton have been on a prototype of it. And I got to tell you, I think it is helping my joints, and I think it is helping my skin, hair, and nails. So Rejuvenate, we're trying to turn back the clock. Isn't that what we're trying to do, Dr. Hall?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you mentioned that you and I and Dr. Somerton have been using that, prototype now for about 6, maybe 8 months, and that leads me back into my comment first about the promo that we did of you and I training in the gym, and Dr. Somerton's in the gym too as well, even probably more so than we, and but. The shots in there of you and I working out, we're getting a lot of feedback from people are just like, oh my gosh, is that really you? Is that Photoshop or whatever? And there's one shot in there that you took of me at the Mr. Olympia at our booth at the Mr. Olympia and with my bicep. And people are, is that really you? Is that, folks, it's us. We don't Photoshop. We don't do that kind of stuff. We're live people. You can come in and see us and, check it out for sure. But the thing is we've been using these products, and that's the end result of those products. And of course, working out on a good diet like that. But we've been and I've seen the difference. I really have. And I'm just waiting for everybody, all of our patients to get on the product too. And we have some good ones coming out too. Some very, very good. I think 3 new products will be released here within a month.
Yep, and hopefully less than a month. Like I said, that was Fortify Rejuvenate. So that's for all of you out there that want to have less fine lines and wrinkles, more elasticity, more hydration, and have less joint pain. That's why we've developed it. So you can buy it right now. It's a pre-order. When they come out, you'll be able to get it, but pre-order is going to be a discounted price. So it's called Fortify Rejuvenate. And we have Fortify Fit Pro. That's what we've been taking. And I got to tell you, I take a scoop before I work out, a scoop after I work out, and I'm pushing heavier weight now than I did when I was 23 years old. And I think it's definitely related to the Fit that we've had out. And now the Fit Pro is even better. It's the evolution of Fortify Fit. For those of you that are on Fortify Fit, we don't have many left. So Fortify Fit, the strawberry watermelon cream, if you need any, you better order it now, because literally we're not going to have any at the end of the week. Get it now. That'll tide you over until the Fit Pro comes in. All right, we're going to the phones. I think Karen's been waiting patiently. Karen in Gainesville, good morning. Thanks for holding.
Thank you for being there. I scratched my eye accidentally 2 days ago, and blood came out, and it went all down the left side, and it has now gone, just kind of gone all the way underneath the blue part of my eye and up on the right side. It didn't go all the way across the top at all, but I don't know what to do for it. It doesn't really hurt now, but I don't want to just pretend it's okay, because I don't think it is.
Right. So, Karen, is it the white part of your eye that's all red now?
It's a beautiful shade of red. Absolutely.
Right. So, I mean, it's easy enough. You can always take a picture of it and text me that picture or email it to me after the show, and I can look at it. And it sounds to me like a subconjunctival hemorrhage, that as long as there's no pain and no blurred vision, it's probably nothing to be concerned about. Of course, you can go see somebody that's open today. There are plenty of optometrists that are open in Gainesville on Saturday, and then you know for sure. Do you happen to have my email or my cell phone?
I do not. So give me what number I should
All right.
because I have taken pictures of it. Can I text you or email you the pictures?
Yeah, I'm going to give you my email address. All right. And then you can just take a picture of it and email it to me, and I'll get back with you after the show. So it's
Okay, I'm ready.
iDude92. That's EYEDUDE 92 at iCloud.com, and use the letter I for iCloud. So iDude92 at iCloud.com. Just take a picture of it, email it to me, and I'll check my emails about, about 10:30 today, and I'll get back
You are sweet.
with you.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, because we're about to head over to Arizona, fly out, and I'm afraid.
Well, if you're in Arizona, you need to go to Sedona and take your shoes off and sit barefooted in Sedona for a few hours, because that's like the closest thing to a blue zone in the United States.
That's good. That's good. We're visiting family, so they'll all enjoy it.
And also go by the Bondurant Speedway racetrack in Arizona. And Bob Bondurant, rest his soul, taught me how to race cars. So that's a really cool track.
I'm sure my sister will go, yeah, that's so smart. Oh, that is great. I so appreciate you, sir. I really do.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. We're going to Carl in Clearwater. Carl, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thanks for your program. Thanks for your help. I wanted to mention my wife experienced COVID at the end of October, and we learned with that, at the same time, we found that she had a tear in her retina.
Mm-hmm.
She was too ill to be treated at that time, and we're looking at. We've been told that we have to have the lens removed from her eye, and then they would with a preemptive cataract surgery, and then to have the retina repaired.
Right.
I am, this is new territory for us, and any recommendations, any coaching?
Well, once again, if you're a retina specialist, you're fellowship trained, and you've gone above and beyond. So we're blessed to have a lot of great retina specialists here in the Clearwater area, and even in Ocala, Gainesville, the Villages. So, numerous good retina specialists. And I think as long as you're seeing a retina specialist, all right, not just a general ophthalmologist for this, then you're going to be fine. Oftentimes, the cataract surgeon will remove the cataract, and then the retinal surgeon will go in and do the retinal surgery. And then now it all depends on what type of retinal surgery needs to be done. Sometimes it's laser, sometimes it's cryotherapy, sometimes it's a scleral buckle, sometimes they put an oil or a gas bubble in there. It just depends on, what area was torn or detached. And then the outcome also depends on how bad her vision is right now. Carl, what kind of vision does she have in that eye right now?
it's quite limited at this point. She's able to detect the E,
Right.
and able to detect fingers and so on. But she had at her last eye checkup in 2022, she'd had 20/25
Right.
in that eye.
And how long ago did she have this retinal tear or retinal detachment?
October 29th.
Well, why are they waiting because she's been ill?
Yes.
Right, but now she's better, right?
Yes. And so we've gotten the earliest appointment we can get in January. We had to wait 2 weeks to see an ophthalmologist, and then we had to wait another while to see the retinologist, the retina specialist. And now we're into the new year as far as being able to move to the next step of having the cataract removed in order to get to the next step to have the retina repaired. And so, but you guys, I've listened to you for several years,
right.
and I've just said, this is the kind of thing I've never heard of before.
It doesn't seem like there's any sense of urgency. So that means that the retina isn't, it's either gotten to the point where it's not going to get any worse. The retina specialist is thinking, because if you have a retinal detachment, that's more of an urgency. You're not going to be waiting for months to do it. So let me ask you this: what kind of insurance is it? Do you have a good insurance, or is it only one provider under your insurance plan?
No, we have. Can I give the name of the company?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Aetna through Medicare.
Right. So that's good insurance. Yeah. So remember, if there's nothing wrong with second opinions, if you're not getting where you want, there's nothing wrong with going and getting a second opinion, immediately. And if everybody jives and that person says, oh, we can't do surgery for another 2-3 weeks, then you pick which one you like the best. But your insurance will allow you to have a second opinion. So and I can give you the name after the air. If you wrote my email down, you can email me and I can give you, the name of a great retina specialist right here in this area in Clearwater.
Okay.
Do you have my email address?
It's EYEDude at iCloud.com.
Yep. iDude92.
92.
So
Great.
EYEDUDE92 at iCloud.com. Yeah. Shoot me an email and then I'll even shoot you my phone number and we can chat on the phone after this if you want.
Thank you so much.
All right, Carl. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, you're listening to Ask the Doctors, Dr. Richard Hall and myself, Dr. Michael Lang, 1-877-969-8600, 1-877-969-8600. Dr. Hall, we have been working on this Fit Pro, Fortify Fit Pro for, literally over 5 years, because it was Fortify Fit first that we worked on, and we came out with that 4 years ago. And now we've been working exclusively for 1 year on making Fit even better. And we're putting some ingredients in there like HMB, vitamin D3, peak ATP, whey protein, collagen, beta anhydrous, L-citrulline, things that have been shown clinically to not only help young adults and young athletes, but here's the kicker, older athletes, and even help people without even exercising. The creatine, HMB, vitamin D3 studies have shown that it'll help you even if you don't exercise. But throwing a little exercise is like the double whammy, isn't it?
Absolutely. I got a big smile on my face right now because it really has been a labor of love for you and I to get this product to market. And there's been a lot of times, where we interchange different ingredients in there to make the formula better. And I am very, very happy with the end result. And of course, you and I have been using it, Dr. Somerton, now for months and months, and we're seeing results. And you asked me earlier to mention just one quick thing. And folks, if you're suffering from sarcopenia, and that's muscle wasting, okay, and we see that a lot. And as we get older, and it's not so much as we get older, it's just a change in lifestyle. We're not eating as well. We're not taking enough protein. We're not exercising. We're not using those muscles. And one thing I've found in my over 40 years in this field, okay, is that the body will not support something that like a muscle or like that it's not using. And the old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's the case here. Okay. So if you need help with that, or you just need to find out more about it, come and see me. Just make an appointment. We'll sit down. We'll evaluate everything. And of course, Dr. Lang and I, we don't offer cures and like that. We give you nutritional support, to give your body what it needs. Dr. Lang says this just about every week, that God gave us a good body. All we have to do is take care of it. And sometimes we're not taking the best care. We're just letting things just roll on. And please don't accept that thing of when you reach a certain age, this happens, and therefore that happens. It doesn't have to happen. It's not one of those things of, well, it is what it is. It is what it isn't. It's what you make it. And so please, I see people in our waiting room all the time. I'll go out there, and Dr. Lang and I do the same thing. We go out there and we talk to people before they come into exam or like that. And I notice people when they get up out of the chairs out in the waiting room, they struggle to get up out of the chairs, or they're using their upper body to lift them out of the chair, and I want to try to help that. And that can be helped really nutritionally. It really can. And so just come and see me about that. Ask a question and I'll be happy to help you.
Absolutely. Free nutritional consultation with Dr. Hall at the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. Remember, come on by, check out our beautiful optical. We've got 5 opticians out there. Check out all the frames that we have. Remember, we have Cartier, we have Lafont, we have Gucci. We have very inexpensive frames and very exotic frames. Give the gift of sight this year for Christmas. Maybe give a cool pair of frames or a gift certificate for eye exam, or for a cool pair of frames, or a gift certificate for some nutritional supplements. But, Doc Hall brought up a valid point, protein. And a lot of you that are listening right now, what did you have for breakfast? Well, half of you haven't even had breakfast, okay? And you don't have breakfast, you have lunch, and you skip breakfast. And so breakfast is the most important meal. And what did you have for breakfast? Oh, I had a cup of coffee and a bagel. I had a cup of coffee and a piece of toast. I had some orange juice, all right? I had some oatmeal, all right? I had some colorful cereal with lots of sugar, all right? Think of the kids. What are you feeding your kids for breakfast, all right? So why don't you give them some eggs, an egg omelet with some vegetables in it? If they don't like it, if they want something sweet, think about our Fortify Super Protein in chocolate, dark chocolate fudge, or our Fortify Super Protein in vanilla. Kids love it. It's like a vanilla shake. It's like a chocolate shake. It has 20 grams of protein, very low carbs, no sugar, all right? It's filled with immunoglobulins. That's for your immune system. Lactoferrin, covalent bonded cysteine that converts to glutathione, the master antioxidant in your body. I give that to my mom every other day. So one morning, my mom has banana, pineapple, coconut water, a little goat's milk, and vanilla Fortify Super Protein. She's getting her antioxidants. She's getting plenty of protein. The other morning, I give her a 2-egg omelet with lots of vegetables and a half a piece of sourdough bread with Manuka honey. Of course, she always has her cup of coffee. All right, so think about that. Fortify Super Protein, the vanilla or the chocolate. You can have that for literally breakfast, lunch, or supper. If you add our organic blue-green superfood to it, it is a complete meal. If you want to lose weight, take a scoop of our super protein, a scoop of our superfood, and use that as a meal replacement each day. All right, we're going back to the phones. Let's go to, we don't have much time, but we got Gina in California. Gina in California, good morning.
Hey, long time.
Yes, it has been.
It's dark out here.
Yeah, it's early there. Well, it's about 5 in the morning in
breakfast.
California.
I already had my breakfast already. So I'm a farmer girl. So I get up way before dawn. But I had that one eye. Remember the sparks, the little star that showed up in my eye?
Right.
And I had that lasered, right? And then I had my glasses done after that. And for some oddball reason, my left eye, which was not correctable for like last 10, 15 years, that's my good eye. And the right one is my bad eye now. They can't really correct that. But I got an old pair of glasses out because I broke the new ones. And in the old pair, it works just fine. So,
Well, Gina, you don't have the flashing lights anymore, so you must have a torn retina, right? And they sealed it with the laser.
right. Yeah.
All right. And Gina, we're get to a point really quick because we're out of time and we got to go in about 20 seconds.
Okay. Love you, Dr. Lane.
All right. Love you too, Gina. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk again down the road. Okay.
Okay. You Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Dr. Hall, we got 20 seconds to say goodbye.
Make the holidays stress-free and happy. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And remember, tune in next week when we go live at 9:05. Happy holidays.
Thank you. And remember, check everything out we talked about at fortify.com. That's FORTIFEYE, fortify.com. With that, I'm out of here. Have a great day. God bless you and God bless America. See ya.